been struggling with this for 15 minutes, and we finally decided that we would share it with you, hoping that one of you will just reach through the phone and haul off and pull this thing apart. We've tried everything. We tried screwdrivers. We've tried stepping on it with our boots. And it's just not doing anything. And we tried hammering. Oh, maybe we haven't tried this yet, Linda. Let's see. I don't think we've tried this. Where we've hammered here. I'm sure you're laughing. I'm sure nobody else has this problem, right? But Linda was saying the problem with shop vacs is that they try to make them so cheap. And
they succeed.
She said that they succeeded in making them so cheap that they don't have mechanisms for release, and so it makes them so difficult to use that, this part came undone. The back end came undone when I was hammering the front end.
We're usually so desperate to get them to stay together and not fall apart. And this is the opposite problem.
Okay, now wait. Let's see. There has to be an answer. I've tried inside, I've tried outside. The thing that's good about the inside, no, it's not really good. Because if you're hammering down on this, you're not really helping it release. There has to be an answer. What would it be? What can we do? The attachment is so wobbly that it doesn't. Maybe we can get another one of these, that we have on another one and get it off. Should we try that? Let's try that. What we have here. Maybe this will just pop right off. Yes, look. Voila. And you know what? There's water in here. I wonder if that helped. No, I think that one just got slimed in there too well. Okay, now where were we? Oh. Meanwhile, do you see any beautiful progress? I mean, we've made a lot of progress. It's just not very pretty yet. We'll get there. So we've accomplished this. Thank you for helping us. We were struggling for so long, we finally decided, let's call the kindred spirits together. Just having you there made us say, we've got to have a success. Okay, here you go. Oops, this is good. Oh, this is perfect. It's a little bit at an angle. Just right. Ew! I love that. When we're down at the ship, we bang it over the side of the pier, and it goes out in the wind, way out. Oh wow, that's so great. No wonder it wasn't working. Throw it really, like really far. Yeah.
The downwind.
Oh, I don't want to be down. Yeah.
The downwind.
Yeah, definitely I would have got it. Whoa, we're almost there. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right.
Back to work. Are we sharing this? We should share it. Would you like a bite? The people might want a bite. Yeah. The flowers are already dying. I think you put almost no water in there. Remember, you said there was water, and I said, I don't think so. I went to a glass shop the other day, well, a few months ago, and the man, this really nice man, he's a glass cutter man. He said he had a few pieces of this, and he said it's very valuable. I can only use it for, you know, special requests, like if they're renovating some building. So he keeps it on hand, you know, for those requests. Does anybody know what it says? I think it's pretty obvious. I don't know when this sign was made. Oh, you know what's strange about it? Oh, there must be more parts to it. You see, another level.
Oh.
And this was back to back, I guess.
Is there anything on the back side?
Nope. Home again. Oh, and look, it has such a beautiful molding on it. Huh. I have a feeling it's what Heather and Nils made maybe when they had a sale or something, when they were staying at Home Again, our home in King Ferry, which is now called Evermore. Isn't that a beautiful name? It comes from the Bible, you know, Evermore. I don't remember where, but it's just probably Psalms or something talking about God. Yeah, this was obviously, I don't know, I have to ask Heather. And no. What are we going to do with it?
Make a rocking thing.
A rocking horse.
Put a piece of plywood across it.
That's a good idea. Okay, now look. Well, there are a few small pieces. Oh, here's another sign. What does this say? Sale. This is the sign department over here. Funny. That was when we had a lot of volunteers. Everybody was just doing their own thing. Oh, this is a tatami mat. Do you know what tatami is? Look at this workmanship. Look at this. This is rattan. Can you come up close? It's the skin of the rattan. It's very tight and it has a natural sheen to it. Look at this work. These were mats that they made for sleeping on. But look at the fineness of how there are little tiny holes that they punch with a little hole, a little awl type thing. And then they weave this beautiful weaving all around it. And this one was from our house, got worn out and moved here. But look at this. Yes, it'd be great. But isn't it just amazing what they do? And if you could feel it, it's smooth as silk because it's the skin. And you know, on the outside of rattan, it's really smooth and dense and hard. I mean, we had this for years and years and years. And it only wore out, I guess, somewhere where we were walking. But it's incredible, these. And very strong. Here's the back side. See, and they drilled holes through these skinny little pieces. Can you believe this? Look at this. That is through this little teeny piece. And they weave it all through together. I am in awe of what people do. And we just want to take care of things and rethink of how they could be used, or some way not to live in shambles, but still to appreciate the labor that people went through. It was amazing. Well, I don't think we should put this up there. I think this is like a picnic rug or something. We'll leave it here. I think I'll bend it. I'll bend it in just to protect it a little bit. So over here from now. Okay. Now here's where this is a lightweight one. This is Luan, very fancy piece of Luan. You see, it has no
seams,
holes.
not holes.
Not holes. It has nothing. It's been damaged by us and mold, but it's really a good piece. And then the rest, there's three other pieces of this very thin plywood. And then the others are on the heavy side. Okay, we'll let you off on this. You won't have to watch the pain and agony. And this, wait, let me just show you. This is a lummox. Do you know what a lummox is? If you don't know what lummox is, I'll tell you now. A lummox is a big, awkward fellow. It's somebody who's just so big and awkward. And so like a big piece of furniture might be a lummox, because you can't really, there's nowhere to move it or how to move it. And it's a Scottish word. And when my mother was a little girl, a tiny little girl, she had a doll that was as big as she was. It was a, what do they call those dolls? Composition doll. It had a beautiful, smooth complexion, but it was made of wood, and I don't know how to explain it, but we have the doll. We have it here. I'll get it out and show it to you tomorrow. Anyway, and now she's dressed in girl clothes, this doll. But when she was little, you know, my family's partly Canadian, or they came from Scotland on and lived through Canada, and they had chaps for little tiny boys, beautiful woolen chaps. And they had a cowboy hat and a scarf and a little plaid shirt and suspenders. And the little doll was dressed in those clothes that could fit a toddler. And they called it lummox. That was its name. So I grew up playing with lummox. And then I found out when I grew up that lummox is anything that's big and awkward. So this is a lummox. Okay, and watch. It weighs a ton. I don't know what, I mean, I'm very strong, but this is almost impossible, even just to scooch it, let alone to pick it up. It's impossible. Okay, the day's work is done. It's time to go home and have a little dinner and do some mending and read the lesson and sing some hymns and go to bed.